I have water here and an oil here. If I mix it together, what happens? It splits, right? Is there anybody here who's able to mix them together? Raise your hand. You can?
In curries.
Oh, in curries. That's a good point. I actually wanted to share about that today. You know what? I figured it out how. How many of you know how to make a mayonnaise? Yeah? Mayonnaise. Yeah. Everybody knows how to make mayonnaise? No? So, beginning of my early career, when I first got hired in the restaurant, my first task given by my chef was to make a mayonnaise. He gave me the recipe of the restaurant, and he wanted me to follow the steps and make a mayonnaise. And I read the steps. It says egg yolk, vinegar, lemon juice, blah, blah, salt, pepper, blah, blah, water, and canola oil. And incorporate them together. I'm like, huh? If you mix them together, from my common sense, the bottom half is going to be disgusting yellow mixture, and the top will be oil. How is that a mayonnaise? And the chef said, read the recipe carefully. And I read it again. It says, blend the mixture and add the oil slowly to incorporate them together. I didn't know what it meant. So okay, let's give it a shot. I grabbed a blender. I put everything together except oil. And I blend it. And as it blends, I slowly started to add the oil. 2 minutes later, I open the blender. There's a mayonnaise. So in science, there are certain ways to make it work. I'm not a scientist, so I don't know how it really works, but there are certain ingredients in there that helps water, liquid, and the oil put them together. Even in aglio olio. Do you like aglio olio? Yeah. Pasta, yeah. If you break the aglio olio down fundamentally, it's basically flavored oil, garlic oil, olive oil, flavored with chili, with pasta water, emulsified together, and if that sticks to the noodle, that's aglio olio. But by theory, how can pasta water and oil, is oil and water, literally, how can they mix together? Even the salad dressing. If you put vinegar, water, oil, you put them together, that's a vinaigrette. If you see a salad dressing every day in life, there's a sticky dressing that you see, that's a vinaigrette. The point is, there was always a way to make something work. We all learned when we were young that water and oil cannot mix together. I remember back in the day when I was grade 2 in a science lab, I would hold water and oil in a science glass and just mix it together, and it's like not mixing. And the teacher said, not gonna mix. It doesn't mix. Oil and water doesn't mix. But I still keep shaking it, trying to make it work. But back then it didn't work, obviously. So it was, in the end, it was how we see the world. It was the perspective. It was a different type of perspective how we see the world. If we are going to make something work, instead of saying, no, this is not going to work, instead of believing our conventional beliefs that, oh, this doesn't work, giving the reason, oh, this doesn't work. This is not how we're supposed to do it. How about we change the mindset of how can we make this work? What can we add here to make this two mix together? I think life is the same too. we all have our own beliefs. We all give ourselves a lot of reasons why we don't do this. Changing a career, a lot of things in life. So the most important lesson that I learned from this whole story is that everyone in this room has their own superpower to make your own mayonnaise recipe in life. Thank you.